Yo, you know what I'm tired of seeing?
What?
It's gonna sound like some like hater shit, and it just might be, but I don't care. I'm tired of seeing the little night celebration, bro.
I think this might be our full last week of seeing this shit, given the ESPYs came on, whatever the fuck, man. I'm tired of seeing stuff.
My thing is, like, for one, like, the celebration itself was a cool celebration, like, in the moment, right? Like, so it's not like it's a bad celebration to me. But, like, this dude is just going on a little sleeping tour.
Sleep
like,
tour.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, he just goes out everywhere. He when he leaves, he just doesn't want to. It doesn't even fit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I get it. It was a cool celebration, but, like, I ain't see LeBron doing all that
in a minute, right?
You know what I'm saying? But even when he was doing it, like, he just did it, like, when he did something.
Right. He wasn't out in the streets doing that shit.
Yeah. So, like, Steph Curry, please, man. Don't get me wrong. You won the championship. All respect for that. Blah blah blah. But put that little thing to rest. No pun intended at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I try to get that off my chest because you're doing too much.
Yeah, it's all good though. Welcome back to another episode. I want to say this is 14. I like to keep track.
It's 14.
Sure though.
It's 14.
Welcome back, episode 14. Before we get started, I want to shout out Chris from the Hoop Jack podcast. Had us on his show the other day, so definitely go check that out. Cool guy. Great interview. Again, shout out to him. Feel me? That was
shout out to any of his followers we sniped along the way too. Any subscribers we sniped away from.
Shout out to him though. Let's get into something that has been a hot topic for a while. And I want to see where you're at with it. So there's a viral video going around. I
know where you're going. Go ahead. I know where you're going.
I really want to know, like, okay, so there was a man and a girl dating, obviously. It was her birthday celebration, right? She had, but first off, all right, let me continue. She had about like 18 friends and then proceeded to call the man broke after he didn't want to pay for all 18 friends' dinners. First of all, I'm going to say this. Anybody with 18 dead-ass friends to bring to a dinner is red flag number one. Ain't no way 18 schedules lined up. That's red flag number one. But I think that's just downright. That's just bullshit. I think you're
not paying for all 18 of them?
No.
And, no. Almost broke. That's what you're trying to say. No, I'm joking.
My shirts are $10. I got a white tee on. Listen, I think that's just straight up just garbage shit, man. I'm sticking to my word. That's fucking bullshit. I don't know how you feel on that. And it could be vice versa too. It can be vice versa. It's not just the man who has to pay. It can be vice versa. So
first off, ain't no girl paying for her man and the homies to go get some food. Like, she might get him some money for some food. She's not paying for all them niggas for one. But nonetheless, here's my thing, right? Shorty violated. And the reason why I feel that way is not the whole you should pay for my friends thing. It's the fact that I don't know one female on the face of this planet that got 18 birthday night worthy friends.
That's what I'm saying.
None, they don't. They don't. Women be going through friends like it's nothing, but ain't no way 18 friends. Not just women. I challenge anybody. Anyone who's not on some like rich and famous stuff where everyone's a friend, right?
Yeah.
Any regular person, list me off 18, like not 18 people you cool with. 18 people who you be like, yo, it's my birthday, come hang out. And not on some party stuff, an intimate dinner.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's one thing if I bunch of people out to a club or something. I'm talking like just to a dinner. You know what I mean? Like, you're going Cheesecake Factory wherever you're going. Like, so she definitely was like, trying to gas that up because ain't no way she got that many.
I want to know if she can pay for all 20 people that was there in total. Like,
she couldn't pay for herself, apparently. Like, so, but this is interesting, like, concept that keeps getting brought up, and it's the whole like, do you pay for your girl's friends and stuff like that? And my opinion, dog, no. I'm trying to think of just a scenario in which that I would.
There is no. Realistically, yo, if I ever get invited to any dinner, whatever, yo, I'm making sure I got my bread like ready to pay. Like there's not a thought in my head that me going to somebody's birthday dinner, they would pay for me. Not a thought, not wouldn't even cross my mind.
Like, and my thing is, and again, maybe this is just me, and maybe I'm just out of the loop or whatever. My thing, when people go on birthday dinners, I was under the impression, right? The only rule is the person whose birthday it is doesn't pay,
Yeah,
which means if everyone else pay for your own food, and someone or a group of people, whatever, pitch in to get the birthday person.
yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't know. I just it's wild to me because like, why would one person pay for everybody?
exactly. Right. Why is not one of those 18 people standing up and saying, I'll chip in type shit?
And it's like he broke, and it's just like, how is he broke? Because he can't afford to feed 18 people.
Imagine if those were 18 steaks, like high.
Oh, you know it was.
Yeah.
You know it was.
Like imagine, like get the fuck out of here.
He's like, oh, pay for all this. That man, knock it off, bro. Like, it's funny. Like, it's just I saw that video, and it's just like, now, granted, apparently he didn't pay for her neither. So that's what he like loses.
Right?
Like,
yeah.
You at least pay for her.
I want to.
But then again, man, I feel like if you come up to me and I say, I pay for you for your birthday, whatever, and a couple friends, you bring up 18, I might say, fucking, I pay for none of y'all either anymore. Like you just like violated. You try to like there's no need for that.
Yeah,
it's funny you say that because like Amon Shumpert, we finally bring it back to sports a little bit. He was doing some podcast with this one bigger dude and some chick. I don't know their names, but in there he had his little spiel about people with money don't want women paying no bills, blah 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 blah, right? And like, first off, I encourage everybody to not get into no serious debates about who needs to pay for whatever. I promise you, whatever you want, there's someone out there for you. If you're a woman and you want someone who pays for everything, just do that. If you're a dude who wants someone who like pitch in a little bit, there's plenty of women that do that. Those are not conversations that people have in real life.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
not.
It's just so stupid.
And then, but also to the main point, y'all gotta stop going to these, like, we have to stop like looking at these like rich famous people and like, oh, that's what they say, it must be how it works. Like, no, I understand why Mark Shumpert would say he doesn't want no one paying no bills, because he's worth millions of dollars. If I had that money too, I wouldn't be tripping either. Right. Now, granted, with Tiana being his wife, I feel like she making some money too, so she can pay for something. Here's my question: why is her paycheck the one that gets saved up and she can spend it if she wants? My paycheck got to be used on all the bills, even if I got it like that. But now, if you have it like that, it's not. Yeah. But the thing is, most people don't have it like that. Amon Shumpert is like the top 8% people in America, financially speaking. I think just being a millionaire puts you top 10% of people in America.
Oh shit!
Right. So like, just being a millionaire, he's like multi-millionaire. So like, yeah, he also said the average date is like $500. No. Please don't come to me trying to get no 500. No, you're not. Hell no.
I mean, if you got it, you got it. But
where are you going? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, this is like a whole day thing where you're doing a bunch of stuff all day. I can see it because it's like $250 per person, right? But like, what are you doing? You getting
a lot,
food?
Bro.
It's like $500.
Enjoy the little things, the little cheap things in life, man.
Not even that. It's just you just don't need that, and it's just like, But that's funny. Man, I try not to get too much into like those like little debates.
Yeah, because those are that's the dumb shit. I mean, do what you want to do what works best for you. And I don't know why everybody gets on the internet and talk shit. Like,
stop calling people broke because they don't want to pay for free. You and all your friends, all that stuff
too.
Like, yo, just because someone don't feel like spending money on it, don't mean they broke. That doesn't mean they don't want to pay for that shit because it's stupid. Like, oh, pay for my 18 friends for what? What are your friends doing for me? Not a damn thing. Nothing but getting on my nerves, telling you stuff I don't want you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whispering shit in your head, make you mad at me for no reason.
Go ahead, talk your shit, bro.
Like, no, bro, they don't get nothing. It's funny though, because I remember like back in school, right? Like I was with some people and we was hanging out at a house playing some drinking games, right? And a couple of them had brought their girlfriends along, and the girlfriends were playing the drinking games too, right? It was like, Pong and whatever games it is, right? And it was funny because I was so conflicted because after we all split the money on like the cups and the beer and whatever, right? And when it was time to like everyone pitch in, right? There was 7 people total, right? But like 2 of them was like, 2 people's girls. And they said, all right, cool, we're gonna split this 5 ways.
Oh,
And I was like,
hold on. Kira's like, hold on. I think there's 7
hold
of
on.
us here.
There's 7 people here. He's like, you're gonna make the girls pay? And I was like, well, they're not my girls. So like, yeah.
They're breathing, living people too. Yeah.
Wow. Like, not only are they not my girls, right? They're not even like approachable. Like they're taken by friends nonetheless. So it's like, there's no avenue, no way.
Yeah, nah.
Not one. I wouldn't. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? There's no, like, you know what I'm saying? At least if they came in here single and just gravitated towards my friends or whatever, I can maybe understand. Not, we don't want to ladies pay, whatever. That's fine, because technically it was free game. They happen to get her or whatever. That's cool. But you're not gonna bring your own girl up in here talking about you got paper too. I don't gotta do nothing. I'm not getting nothing. Okay, right. I'm not getting no fun time, no back rubs, no meals cooked. No, I ain't getting nothing out of that. I'm gonna pitch in and pay a portion of her shit for her to go back and thank you tonight. Hell no.
Hell nah. Math ain't math in there.
Bro, but then like, they was looking at me like I was crazy.
Crazy, right?
Like, well, dog, you gonna make the women pay? I was like, bro, those are not my women. There's no potential to be my women.
Yo,
why would I
people are just like, I don't know. That's just some brain dead thought.
And my thing is like, bro, but like, it's like,
and that's one of those situations.
It's okay, but it's only like, and mind you, the total was only like $15 per person, right? But this is college, so like I ain't having money like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was like, well, it's between $15 and like $13. And I was like, okay, yeah. I need my $2.
Like, I just want to know, had the roles been reversed, how shit would have went.
But you know how anything that ends in women paying, roles being reversed is going to be like, and not that women don't pay. There's like, also, again, more than enough women actually do be paying, like, whether it's paying on dates every now, not all the time, but like, I feel like she don't spend no money on you, and she just take up all your money, all your time, whatever. She don't like it that much. She's not doing nothing, right?
Yeah.
Not saying she got to pay for everything, but just like once in a while, like, buy you some food, nonetheless, though. But like, the point is, man, stop trying to make people pay for things they don't got to pay.
Yeah.
And stop using the whole brokeness as like the reason, the justification for making someone pay. If you don't pay, you broke. I'm not broke. I'm just not paying for you.
Right.
Absolutely not. Like, no. I'm sorry, just no.
I'm seeing like, no, so to kind of segue into some more sports here. I saw something that was kind of interesting. I didn't get to finish looking at it, but I don't know if you saw anything about Jerry West and JJ Redick.
Yo, so I did.
Okay. You probably know more than me.
So now I just like he was talking about, because JJ Redick had this whole like, these people playing with plumbers, talk whatever. Yeah. And Jerry West was talking about it. And I'll say this, Jerry West is smooth, because he made it sound like it just casually got brought up, right? He knew JJ Redick's numbers offhand.
What?
What did JJ Redick do? You only average 12 points a game, blah, 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 blah. So he knew, like, who knows what JJ Redick averages? Who looks it up? Yeah. And for you, JRS, to know that, all the stuff you be doing, you wanted to ask you that question.
Oh, yeah.
You leaked it. Hey, ask me that question so I could dunk on him real quick. Because you ain't look for no number. You just knew exactly what it was.
So how you feel like, is it a valid thing to say? Because JJ Redick, realistic, not taken away from him, but it's two different styles, clearly, of basketball. Now, if JJ Redick played in that time, he'd probably play just like a plumber or a fireman. So it's like, is it a fair criticism?
I mean, yeah, but like, so I think it's fair when looking at, to some degree, like the greatest players, okay, right? Only in the sense that like if you're comparing Wilt to Shaq, right? One really did play with plumbers, One played in the kind of a in between era where he had part 90s, part early 2000s, right?
Yeah.
Which is still 2000s was still more of a rough era than what it is now. It just wasn't like the 90s where they was like knocking people out.
I love
right?
early 2000s.
Yeah, facts. But like so when you're comparing those two, you have to take into account the fact that Wilt wasn't playing against the same level of defenders, like just like the average defenders.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're looking at say the point guards in the NBA, look at an average defender like Colin Sexton, right? He's no defensive monster. He's no like defensive beast or whatever. But he's a lot more athletic than some of these point guards that were playing like back in those days. So you can just defend better. So I think it definitely matters. I also kind of feel like I wish we could put the whole like eras debate to rest and just like
I really
what we have.
I wish so too. I really do.
Like, because my thing is it just becomes easy. Because then you can say, oh yeah, Jordan only played against, bad teams in the finals, blah, 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 blah. It's like we could do that. You could do that all day for whatever side of the argument you're on.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, shout out to Jerry West though, very petty of him.
Yeah,
extremely petty. He had someone be like, yo, ask me this question, bro. Because he had the stats ready for that.
Ready as hell. Man.
That is there's so much pettiness in the NBA.
There is.
We got people who are not even currently playing anymore, throwing shots at each other. Like
it just doesn't stop. And most of it is social media now. Even the old heads be on there getting their shit off.
Because my thing is everything is content, yo. So people just come out saying anything. Like Kendrick Perkins said the other day, he's predicting Anthony Davis to be the MVP next year. Like, you don't believe that.
No.
I don't care how much work AD's actually putting in. I would bet any money that he's not going to win. He's not going to finish top 5. The fact that he has LeBron on his team is going to disqualify him from that to begin with. Like, it's not going to happen.
Nah.
Speaking of which, did you see that little Lakers big three had a little huddle up, little phone call session?
Oh, please. Yo, so what is the difference from last year to this? What is their phone call session going to do? Right? Is this not the same phone call session that probably happened when Westbrook first got there? Is this so the only thing, like we said on the Hoop Jack podcast, that's saving the Lakers is Anthony Davis's health. Anthony Davis's health, and if Westbrook can just play fucking regular, like you don't have to be a superstar, bro. Just relax, calm down, let Bron do his thing, let AD, if AD can play a full season, they're straight. There's nothing more to talk about. The only thing you can talk about is whatever their role they're going to do with Westbrook. So I don't understand what the huddle is about.
I mean,
I know deep down Bron still, if he can get Kyrie for Westbrook, that shit is happening in a heartbeat.
I guess what it was about was just making sure that they're all committed to each other because of all the stuff that's going on, which really is more just like LeBron and AD coming to A-Russ. You still gonna play hard, right? You still gonna try,
right?
And like that's really what it is. And my thing at the end of the day, it's like it means nothing. Like like, oh yeah, we're committed to each other. Okay, were you not last year? Why were you not last year? Like, what's really gonna change from this year to last year?
I must say, Westbrook been through so much bullshit from last year to this year. I don't even think I'd be mentally committed myself, Like,
but the thing is, though, I really don't think he's been through that much,
bruh.
Like, I feel like
that man's name has been slaughtered this past year.
Bro, there's a 3-minute highlight clip of him shooting shots off the side of the backboard.
Well, that's his own fault. I mean, I'm just saying mentally, though.
Minutes. You know how long it is? Let's just be silent for 3 minutes and just see how long that is. That's a long ass time for just straight brick.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's his own fault. And his name was dragged through the fucking mud for that reason. And if I was him, I'd be mentally checked out too. I mean, shit. And then to deal with all the trade rumors, not even trade rumors. It was blatant. We don't want Westbrook anymore. Like,
well, in fairness, Westbrook didn't want to be there, so it was a mutual thing. It wasn't just them getting rid of him. It was a mutual thing.
Who would want to be? Like I said, who would want to be there after this? Like Granted, it's his own fault, but who would want to be there after getting
I feel like this happens with LeBron a lot, where like people come in and they're supposed to be whatever, and they're never what they're supposed to be when they get on his team for the most part.
Can't handle the pressure.
And then my thing is like, how much of that is on LeBron versus how much of that, is on.
Bro, this is 100% on Westbrook. Like I said, it got to a point like I really tuned into almost every Lakers game on TV. That man stunk it up every night, yo. Like on his own. Like he was bad. He was bad.
Yeah, I think the problem is playing with LeBron. Like anything you do gets like magnified.
Well, I mean, everybody knew it when it worked though from the beginning. Even the regulars, casuals knew it when it worked.
Yeah.
So it's like, what did they really expect?
Well, because the fit just wasn't there. Like Westbrook and LeBron is not a good fit. Like because one of them is gonna have to do something that they're not gonna want to do, or they won't do it and they'll lose. And that's what happened last year.
Yeah.
Like, I think I'm hearing them talk about getting Buddy Hield. I think, it's funny you could have done that trade last year and kept some other pieces.
Yeah.
And got Buddy Hield last year. Now you're trying to go back now and give up Russ for him. It's just like, but I do think Buddy Hield would be a better fit.
Yeah.
But I don't think it makes them a championship contender.
Nah, still no. They need something younger, and well, Buddy's pretty young, but I mean, like in terms of getting rid of Westbrook, they need something like an all-star, younger in return, like
I do think
a budding superstar type of.
I do think it's like addition by subtraction, though. If they just get rid of Russ, get rid of Russ, get Buddy Hield.
Yeah.
Like I think Buddy Hield's is a better fit with the team. So I think it will improve. Just because of the fit and the whole attitude situation.
It's not championship.
Not that he's a better player than Russ, because he's not, but I think it just is a better fit for them.
Yeah, I agree with that shit.
But I still think, honestly, if I was Russ, I'd hate Anthony Davis. Because Russ gets all the slander that Anthony Davis probably should have gotten last year. Because when AD was playing, he wasn't that great.
No, but AD did take shit for being injured all year.
I mean, like his play when he was playing wasn't.
He wasn't. No, he wasn't doing shit.
Yeah, but he didn't get, and there's still the whole AD can make it. AD can do it. I was like, man,
it's just funny how AD always gets a second chance. Like we do say, oh, had he been healthy, like
But that's the thing. It's hard to just count someone when they're always injured, because you can always be like, oh, well, if they were healthy this, if they were healthy that.
Yeah.
With Russ, who was healthy and played poorly, you're like, I saw him play, he was bad. With AD, it's always like, well, we haven't really seen him play.
Yeah.
I mean, he was supposed to kind of like, he's still disappointing.
He's awful too.
I can't believe the Lakers and the Nets went out as sad as they did last year.
I know.
Both teams,
it's funny because preseason last year, I really thought it was Lakers and Nets 100%. I was like, I cannot wait for this.
Damn sure didn't think the Warriors were about to be in there.
Nah, not at all.
You think the Warriors got shot to come back next year?
Yeah, they do. Who else is in the West? Oh, yeah, they got a shot.
I mean, Phoenix got Ayton back, so they're going to be, back cooking.
Listen, Chris Paul went out sad. Ayton is not somebody I would fear. I'd fear, Dallas lost Brunson, so I don't know. Maybe somebody new will come up.
Bro, what is Dallas doing?
I don't know.
Speaking of plumbers, man, it's just Luka with some plumbers.
Yeah.
Over in Dallas.
I don't know.
They're not getting him nothing.
No, he might want out soon too. Because for one, Luka's a fucking crybaby. If you ever watched him for real.
Nah,
that dude is a big ass crybaby. So this season I can only imagine what he's gonna go through with that team.
Well, he's gonna go through, put up great numbers on a bad team.
Yeah, I think part of him does want to win, though. I mean,
he definitely does. I think that's why he's going to be crying about it. Like, he wants to win. It's just like, and it's funny that Brunson was their second best player, which is kind of sad, to be honest.
Yeah.
And frankly, he wasn't that great during the regular season. It was really the playoffs where he really took off. And I get why they couldn't re-sign him. Like, you can't. You got $100 million for Jalen Brunson off of one playoff run.
But Dallas had the chance and they didn't, though. That's definitely another reason why.
But my thing at that point is like, yeah, but my thing is you match him, right, for that $100 million. And it's like, but now what? You're paying, like, you're not, the way the Mavericks are like set up, there's no way they're going to get players, good enough players to contend, join that team when 100 million, 25 a year is going to Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
Who's realistically speaking, like he's a number 4 guy. On a championship team, he's a number 4. So Mav's about to be sorry next year. Luka about to be crying.
You know who's about to be real sorry? We never even got to this dude. Mr. Miles Bridges. That's gonna be a real sorry dude.
Sorry,
you think he's done? Yeah. He's done for good?
No. Domestic violence is not enough to knock out athletes. Come on now. Not saying it. Not
in
saying
the
it
NFL or
be.
NBA.
Don't matter. Not saying it shouldn't be, but you know it's not.
Nah.
Especially with someone like Miles Bridges. Nah. But he definitely gonna be out for a little while. It's so sad, man. Not that I'm feeling bad for him because like he did it, you know, he gets what he gets. But like, dude, you got all that money, all that shit. It's like you gotta. Well, they said he beat his baby mom in front of the child. I think it was.
Terrible. Yeah.
And it's just like, dude, in front of the child.
Yeah, at the very least, like.
Well, let me stop because don't put your hands on women. Period. Regardless of who's in for watching. But like, at the very least, you don't care enough about your child to get them out the way. Like, you know, it cooked. I don't know where he's about to go now. They said too much of that lean.
They said the Hornets are about to have a RICO charge between the whole team.
Well, between them and what was it? Montrezl Harrell got arrested with a bunch of weed, bunch of something on him.
Yeah.
Some kind of drugs he had on him. It's like, dog, what is going on in Charlotte?
That's MJ's show, bro. He got to fix that shit.
Dude, you need to get tired of shit, man, because it's amazing how bad of an owner Michael Jordan is.
Terrible.
Like, and I don't even know how much of it is really his fault, because I don't know how much active like stuff he has in it. But it's like, come on now, Michael K. Gilchrist. The ugliest jumper, one of the ugly jumpers I've ever seen. What happened to that dude? Is he out the league now? He's got to be out the league.
Definitely. I don't know nothing about him.
Yeah. Not as bad as when the Cavs had to Anthony fucking Bennett.
It was funny because he played like the first game and he looked good the first game of the season, I think it was. And
he had a nice little 15 the first game.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I see it. And then just dog. Fucking stressful.
Man.
Between that, man, we drafted Tristan Thompson before. And it was like we could have had Clay, CJ. Like good players we could have had, and we took Tristan Thompson.
I mean, the only reason why I'm not gonna kill that one is because we want to chip with him. So
is it we now again? Is that okay? All right. I know you be. For those who don't know, I'm gonna be coming in and out of being a Cavs fan.
Oh, please.
You do.
Let's not talk about it, bro.
Damn,
I forgot I was supposed to get you back, man. Talking all that shit about my shirt and shit, bro.
Hey, man.
You've been talking real spicy the last couple weeks. Yeah, bro.
Man,
first off, this dude said Davies' ass. First off, then he said my shirt was $10.
No. I said no. Time I said offbeat, not ass. There's a difference.
I think you really got the wrong person. You must be talking about like G Herbo or some shit.
I mean, G Herbo definitely fits the criteria.
So who's your top 3 rappers?
Top 3?
Yes.
I mean, okay, if we go to greatest rappers right now, it had to be. It had to be the Cole. This is no order.
Yo, you see how safe he wants to play this shit?
But like, is there anyone better than Cole, Kendrick, or J. Cole? Sorry, Cole, Kendrick, or Drake. Excuse me.
I was just trying to figure out your style because I don't know if you think like.
Now, if we're talking you like my favorite people I rock.
Yeah. All right, let's put it that way.
Yeah,
let's put it
that's
different.
Right,
I'm sorry, put it that way.
Yeah. J. Cole. I'm a big fan of like the Dreamville team itself. So I'm a big like Didge fan. I rock with Earth Gang and Boss, but
these are all on beat rappers. Man.
Well, yes, they are R&B rappers, if nothing else. So, nah, man.
I just found it interesting. I just found the Davies slander interesting.
Dude, it wasn't a big slander though. That's the thing. Like,
and I'm nowhere near a big Davies fan, but shit,
it wasn't like really slander like that. It was just.
Well, you know, it was slander. My $10 T-shirt. That's slander. Talk about that then. And you know what's funny? I found some more anime shirts today. I was gonna buy, but they didn't have my size. I was gonna wear it for tonight.
Man, look, and first of all,
Jeremy frying me, bro.
Okay, hold on. Because we talked about this off air. How much was your shirt really?
My shirt was $14.99.
All right, that was $5.
$14.99
plus
tax. Plus tax. So like $15.74. All right.
Hey,
coming at my, you calling me broke?
I was $5.
Calling me broke?
You're not paying for dinner for 18 women?
Oh no.
You broke. According to Twitter.
Yeah. What else? I was definitely wanting to know the vibes out in Pittsburgh, man. Is there any like concerts that way or anything?
Bro, we don't get nobody anymore. No. Like we used so like J. Cole ain't been here since the Forest Hills Drive tour. People they just like at least rappers, they don't come here that often.
Well, you know what? It's probably because they do Philly.
They do Philly. They don't really come here. Yeah. Like, but it's frustrating because Philly's still like what 4.5 hours, something like that for me. Like, so it's still a troop to get to Philly. It's not like I gotta like
right.
It's not just an hour drive away. I gotta like actually plan that shit out and whatnot.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, most people they go to Philly. They don't come to Pittsburgh.
I got Chris Brown and Lil Baby Wednesday.
Why do y'all get everything?
Well, you know what? We rarely do.
Like Connecticut's a small state. Most people not from New England don't even know where Connecticut is on a map.
Dog, we get skipped for everything. It's just Xfinity. They get people from time to time, a couple people. But
I feel like I get every car. Well, okay.
No.
You're right.
Nah, I can't.
No, CT don't get all the concerts, but because y'all are so close to New York and Boston,
right?
Like it's nothing to go up to.
Now that I do think about it, though, we did get J. Cole after KOD. That's probably the biggest. We got Travis Scott actually too at Hartford too. Yeah. After the Astroworld shit, we get people rarely.
I also think because like when they go, they try to hit a lot of the states, and like where you're at, you're right up next to Hartford, so it's like that's where it is. Like so for me, because Pennsylvania is so big, like they're just going to a different city that happens to be 4 hours away, versus like anywhere else in Connecticut to hit other than Hartford. To be honest.
Yeah, I think while they're at it with Boston and New York, they might as well just make a quick buck at Hartford since it's smaller.
Right there, yeah,
it's just smaller, but I'm sure it's still bread though. Yeah, but I don't know.
Man, you always need to stop ducking Pittsburgh, man. Y'all got fans out here too. I know it don't look like it on the little diversity maps, but we out here.
Proud as hell.
Man, I don't want to say all that, but I would.
Rep your state, bro, or your city. It's not wrong with that shit, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what I rep, man, because I'm from a bevy of different places. I'm just I'm a nomad, man. I don't really rep one place. Especially not Pittsburgh. No offense to Pittsburgh. I gotta love it. I got a love hate relationship with Pittsburgh. Like it's here. I've been here. It's home. Blah blah blah. But it's also like Pittsburgh.
Just Pittsburgh. Yeah. Well, we got a couple minutes left. I don't know if there's any last things you want to cover real quick.
No, I think we're gonna wrap it up.
All right, sounds good to me. Hopefully next week we got some more juicy stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone wants a fun story? Nikola Petrovic, is that his name? Dude, real quick, dude from I got
the Timberwolves. He was on the Timberwolves.
He used to be on Timberwolves. Let me pull up real quick. So I know I'm going to talk about this earlier. Yeah. So it's like how did a former $72 million NBA center turn to a drug lord?
That is very interesting.
Nikola Pekovic apparently now used to be big man on the Timberwolves before Cat got there. Is apparently now a big time drug lord over in where is he at? Slovenia? One of them,
Slovakia, whatever.
One of them things like that, man.
That's a good way to
you made
your bread, right?
$72 million. Why are you even doing it?
I don't understand.
And the thing is, you 7 foot, you too damn big to be
Big,
dealing drugs,
right?
dude. Who you hiding? They want to know who the leader is. Look at the nigga who's 7 foot tall.
7 foot, right? Hard to miss.
Give everyone handshakes. Like, bro, what do you like? But apparently, he's like he has like connections on there. He's just like connected.
Funds them.
So like he be selling it, but he don't really be like actively doing that. It's kind of like, you know, just putting his name on it and saying, hey, these are his drugs.
That's the last thing I would have did, put my damn name on it.
But apparently, like they can't touch him.
It might be hard to access a 7 foot.
Yeah,
I'm assuming Diesel, man.
I expected all the players in the league talking all that talk, man. This man actually about it.
Yeah,
he done left the league to go do that.
Well, we'll leave the drugs alone. Born Winners does not support that shit.
No, we do not.
That's really all we got today.
Not no cigarettes neither. It's just nasty. Knock it off. It was worse than drugs. To be honest, I think you should get something from drugs. You just get cancer from cigarettes.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Episode 14. We're gonna keep shooting. We're gonna keep going.
Yes, sir.
A little slow right now, but yeah, check us out, like us, subscribe, all that good shit. Apple Podcast, Spotify, whatever, Anchor, all that shit. We're everywhere, all over the map.
I don't even know where we at, but wherever you think we could be at, we probably there.
Right. We're probably behind you. Hey, the fuck. All right. Yeah, that's all we got. So we'll see y'all next week.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.